All right. 7/22, 2020. It's 9/11. 9/11. I've had a late night doing research. Slept very little. Probably take a nap at some point today. Plan on doing another live show later this evening. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. We want to do some call-ins. Wednesday, Patriot's Choice. We used to do that. And we're going to do it again tonight. Got Woodman here with us. We're just going to do some morning news flow. Again, if you're new to the Patriot Hour, make sure you're subscribed. Folks, we're dangerous. We have gotten dangerous. Why are we dangerous? Well, we're getting banned all over the place. QAnon to be banned on Twitter. It's a little late, Jack Dorsey. Trump's already made executive orders. You can't be doing the censoring. Here you're wanting to play that card after the fact. What about getting rid of all the pedophiles that have been openly broadcasting on your platform all these years in the wide open? And now as we go back and point it out to people, they delete them. Censor that crap. You didn't care then. You don't care now. You only care because it's the truth. We're dangerous. We've gotten to the point of being dangerous. We don't encourage anyone to do real world violence. The danger is you knowing. The danger that you're creating is just the mere fact of you knowing the truth and saying it over and over and over again. They don't know what to do. We've become dangerous. That's the bottom line. So keep that in mind this morning, Brother Woodman. How are you doing this
morning?
Morning? Good to see you.
All you Patriots worldwide. Things are getting crazy, everybody. Crazy.
Why all the, all for a LARP, Woodman? Would you be, if you were in the media, conglomerate that had, one of the 5 liberal channels that can pitch whatever you want, and if there's something totally fake, if there's something being ran out of somebody's basement, the geek that lives in the mom's basement, the nerd, I can say that because I am one. But why are they so scared? Didn't you learn to ignore things that weren't true?
Hey, look, man, I'll tell you what, the world is about to hear some interesting things. It's coming to a head. These evil people, man, I'll tell you what, they're running, hiding, scrambling. See, we have these digital soldiers out here that, we communicate with each other. They are scared about that because we're waking everybody up. People are waking up and realizing just how crooked they really, truly are and how deep it goes. And it's like these little, I can't say little towns in, Portland. You got to be kidding me. What are they doing? Total destruction. We're bringing all that out into the open, all of it. They don't like that. They've got to keep that narrative on a different path. And when you bring out the truth like that, you really screw up their game plan. Bad. They're running, hiding, scrambling, trying to figure out some way.
They didn't know how to have They didn't know how to have how to cover Biden not being able to fill up, little gas station restrooms. I mean, it'd be too obvious. So they can control a lot of things, but at that point, camera tricks and some of them Parler tricks aren't going to work for them. So they literally had to shut the world off to get a contain this Trump filling up stadiums, and basically Trump fest are huge, and Biden can't fill up, like I said, a garage. So the only way to really control that at this stage of the game is to shut down the world and make it, Biden goes, well, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to take my doctor's advice and not do any of this debating and going out and having rallies. Yeah, nice little cover there. So it's all
Well,
it's all coming out.
if it wouldn't be for those teleprompters, he'd be lost.
Yeah.
Even those small little look, he probably has them in his basement also. That last speech he done was in looked like it was a little elementary school, and there wasn't hardly anybody in there. I mean, when he got walked off, the camera pulled back a little bit, and you could actually see what it was. It's like an elementary school. They were in a gymnasium, which is like really tiny because they're the kids. They don't need a real big, full size gymnasium. That was one of the giveaways right there. They showed that. So, but teleprompters everywhere. When you watch him, he doesn't like Trump will speak out straight, and then he goes from side to side. He covers all angles. If you watch Biden close, um, he's left or right reading the teleprompter. And if he doesn't have a teleprompter, look real close, people. He'll have a little black device in his ear. They're telling him what to say. That's how lame this man is, and it's all they've got to fight with. So remember now. Let's go way back. Remember, Hillary Clinton was supposed to win, and that screwed up their whole game plan right there.
Oh yeah.
You know, I.
Think
the
about
truth
that.
is coming out. I'm sorry, Mike.
We talk about control. Folks, everything we've gone over this. Everything is they to put us all in the system that we're in. Everything's been being recorded. All of our digital purchases. They're even getting to the point now trying to get rid of money. There's shortages of change, and you need to use your card. It's fine and dandy you set up a system like that, and if you're running amok and doing the bad, you need to remain in control of who has access to that information. And once you lose it, kind of like what happened with the Hillary and all that, that's what put them into a real scramble. So that's what we're seeing unfold is the loss of control and the kicking and screaming child that doesn't want to go down too easy. Based off all of that known information. So, of course, they're going to kick and scream the whole way as this comes out. There's never going to be a time where they don't. Some of these people are going to go down with the ship because they have to. They've already made this determination. Some of these people have taken oaths to other things. They've sold their souls. There is no dealing with them. There is no talking to them. There's no talking them out of their... That's up to them. We all have free will. All we do is talk, 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 talk. That's why we're here. We've given you every tool. We've told you to archive everything. Yes, we got a Parler account now. I'll drop that link here in a second. Or if somebody can find it, I believe I dropped it in a few places. So if somebody sees it on the Twitter, click it, see if it goes to the actual Parler. If I did it correctly, I'm pretty sure I did. Tested it a few times. We've gotten some, I think we're already 20 people. I just got it done this morning. I was having errors with that Parler last week when I tried right before leaving to go to Florida. But so anyway, yes, and we got some of the mods here. I see. So we're gonna try to after the event get things to the mods that could not make it because we're not gonna leave you out. But for the ones coming, we're gonna deal with first. So for Face and Randy Robbins, I know you two are coming. We need shirt sizes. Like Face, what size shirt? You can email or on the Twitter, whatever. Just get me that, or you can put it here. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get those. It's the last few things we're kind of working on for the mods. We got a few things in order. Right, Woodman?
You know it, brother. You know it. Hey, look, they do a tremendous job. If you people knew how much they work, I mean, come on, they filter everything. You can't play around with that. You got, they stay right on top of it. They're very truthful. They're patriots, just like we are, and they're here to share the truth also and make sure the truth is being put out, not any garbage. You know what I mean?
They they do. They work hard and they do.
And they should enjoy these shirts. So I
Yep.
believe they'll like them. That's the goal. Kind of give them a
Now
small
these are going to
reward.
be the white ones that I wear for you guys. All right, they're long sleeve white. They're the like Under Armour material. You can always pull the sleeves up
Yeah.
because they're really cool. Like I was wearing it down in Florida. They don't keep in your heat. They actually keep you dry. They're very nice. I would say they run a little small. Like, I mean, you'll probably be fine with the sizes you guys gave me. But yes. All right.
Oh, I'm sure they'll like them.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah. Yeah.
they're perfect. Yes, thank you, mods. So this morning, David Woodruff, yes, brother. And I've gotten their addresses. I'll just have to go through. I'll find your guys' stuff. I know I got it a year ago at best, or even longer. But
Yeah.
yeah, so what a long night. I dug and dug. I made a video early. Woodman, when he got up, he's like, man, I saw you made one and put it out pretty early. I was like, yeah, I was up at like 3:30. Like I said, I never really went down. Long night of research. Maybe I laid there, eyes shut for a while, but I got right back up, got some coffee. I'm just in baffles of everything going down, especially with the Twitter. Not so much of a big deal. I know some people's whole things are based around the Twitter. We were happy to be over there just waking people up. So we're not banned yet, but they're full bore. They're going to be doing lots of little algorithm tricks this week, almost to the demise of it. But this is what we expected. Q told us there would be some companies that have done too many illegal acts, and this is their final exit. They're going to go out with a bang and do something like this. Like, we're going to ban something, do some more censorship, and not
Yeah.
put into the appropriate place. You guys are going to see a lot more attacks are only going to intensify. QAnon this or that. Just remember, you know what you got, and the logic of you've never done anything but learned about a lot of treasonous activity. They're more worried about you learning all that than taking care of the people that did it. Think about that.
Exactly. They do not
So
want you to know.
that's
You
half the
know, they,
battle, was getting it out there.
man.
Everyone's like, I know it all now. When there ain't been no arrest. The people that come here every day and say there's no arrest, those are the people that actually know all of the crimes, and they're just tired of waiting. We're
Yeah.
so glad that you're part of the 10% of this country, or 5% that know. Help wake up the other 90 or 40 or 50, whatever percentage you want to come up with. But the big deal is we're already seeing writings now. Did you guys ever think for a minute that you'd be begging for like martial law to come into an area? We never wanted that. We don't pray for that kind of action, but my God,
Right.
these
Right.
local governors and mayors have sat and done nothing. And the idiots out there that run some channels, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, they're not helping. They're actually telling you that that's a really bad thing. You don't want that. It's like, so where we're at now is the local governments aren't doing nothing. You have the people out there just killing people, blowing shit up, breaking into things, and that's okay in your eyes. You're not out there stopping that shit either. Mr. Talking about it's horrible to let this other thing happen, which would be federal troops to come in and stop it, because that's what they're doing. We already saw that they raced into Portland or Oregon or one of these states, and they didn't take any of the citizens' guns and go door to door and arrest anybody like everyone says when they came in they would do. They actually stopped the
Right.
damn rioting and made the town peaceful again. I mean, that's what the hell you want. So anyone telling you, no, you shouldn't do that. The city should burn for the next 6 months, and it should be really unsafe for everybody. F you, man.
Right. Right.
F you.
Well, these people that put this on, come on, think about it, everybody. If you watch them, you've been watching some of the footage. There'll be a couple guys come up with a big bag or something, and they'll dump it all on the ground, and frozen water bottles, rocks, nails, anything like that. They have a 2x4s and nails driven through them. CVC pipes that they had the banners on that they sharpened to a real point. and they were like stabbing at the officers. Are you kidding me? Reverse that. Holy cow, oh, the police that were out there, and, give me a break. They've got to keep this chaos going. They have to, because if the chaos stops, then everybody has a chance to see what's really, really going on. But they have to keep everybody occupied.
Because
And
if the
by doing
noise
that,
tapers down just a little, right, then
well, first they had the coronavirus, trying to get everything all, everything. They have to have this mail-in voting, or it's over. And they're doing everything in their power to make it happen. So that's my opinion. Because if you look at everything, like Mike says all the time, connect the dots. Look and see what they're doing, and look how they're piling it all up and stuff. What is their reasoning? The reasoning is they got to keep this mail-in voting. They have to, no matter how many. Those ballots get lost. They've had, like, you know, a post office truck, or little, whatever those things are delivered in, crammed full of them, never got delivered. Some of them got delivered, and they were
postal
only
truck
Democratic.
bags or the totes,
Yeah. So
dumping
a
them
lot of
off
those,
into a trash can.
yeah, a lot of Republicans received Democrat ballots. Are you kidding me? They're doing everything in their power. I'm telling you, people, don't let them get away with it. You have a brain, use it. I tell everybody now, people around here, they just wait to be spoon fed. And I try to tell them, people, you have a brain, use it. Think for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't wake up and then go like, I got to watch the news so I know what I can do today. Full hockey. You have a brain, use it. This is our country.
And we're going to start pushing back. That's all there is
Be
to
normal.
it. We're going to start
Be
pushing it
normal.
back, folks. We're not going to play into their little games anymore. And, all of a sudden voting's coming up. It's election time, and again, it's really worse again. Nope, we're done. We're done listening to the idiots. We're done listening to the morons. I'm not listening to anybody probably for the rest of my life anymore. I'm done until they prove some form of that they got a damn brain that works just a little bit. Woodman.
Yeah.
Anyone comes to me, you better fucking bring it. You better bring the truth. You better bring everything you got, because we're tired of playing the games with you. We're tired of it. And you know who we're talking to. You better figure out exactly what needs to happen, because we're getting real close to this point, Woodman. And these people are gonna they're gonna frickin' rue the day that they messed with people that have a lot bigger brain than what they do, a lot more research. Your lies are like Swiss cheese, and we see right through you. Not much longer.
I know we've had enough.
Like people here, like, the lists are coming out. They're adding these states. Indiana got added to as a COVID state. Well, we don't care. They can talk all they want. I don't know how long they're going to keep letting this Dr. Fauci talk. It's like in 1981, he was talking about AIDS and how wrong he was, and he created all the propaganda and the hype. Yes, AIDS was real. The way they were saying it spread back then, they're morons, and they want to act, oh, we didn't know, it was something new, we had to be, this is how it is. I mean, most people will tell you don't know, but here you are doing it again. We can't let people stick around for 40 years and be wrong over and over and over and over again before you just...
I'd like to know who Soros is paying to spread this disease. Somebody's paying somebody to go around all over the place all the time. They have to have this disease. It has to remain. They're doing it everything they can, but then so is President Trump. He's getting real close to putting a halt on this stuff, man. So now here we go. If he does, imagine the riots are still going to go on until they can't, get anybody to participate anymore. Because pretty soon, our government's going to say, look, enough is enough for real. And I don't care who you are, if you're on that negative side, you're going down because we're
Because
not
you're
taking
about
it
ready to
anymore.
get smashed, like just
I'm
with
telling you.
the amount
Yeah,
of the silent majority. Let's put it that way. So these
yeah. Well,
knuckleheads better start thinking real quick.
yeah. And there have been arrests, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
There have, and a lot of resignations, arrests,
I don't care
people
about
being
arrests
fired.
anymore. I can care less. I know
Yeah,
that's all some people want, but again, that's their own personal fantasy agendas, all that.
yeah, yeah,
Arrest would be the very last thing, and death would be the very last thing. These institutions are getting destroyed, and I'm not even concerned with that. I'm talking about this whole just put the whole just narrative of cycles of mask to no mask. Rioting's cool. We saw states let go. I mean, it's almost orchestrated right there to a point that that was done on purpose, and we possibly are witnessing a movie, and still people are that. It's our own fellow man that is what's taking so long. We need them to see what is happening, and we see it plain as day, and they're still not. Like, don't you think it's a little funny that the Michigan governor raced to, oh yeah, no, everything's off, because the rioting broke out the minute it started subsiding in her state. Then it was back to, okay, now we got big COVID outbreaks again. Oh my gosh. And they didn't blame it on any of the rioting and any of that. It was just, something else. The
right.
stores weren't working quite right with all the mandates and everything they had going on. I don't know. So we got all that. How much more are we going to put up with it? How much longer are we going to let just straight up lying pieces of shit sit on the TV and just keep repeating themselves like a piece of repeating shit for the masses? Not much longer, I could imagine. Not much longer,
And
because we're not, the Patriots
people,
aren't going to put up with it. That's basically
yeah,
what we're saying.
people around us around here, they are starting to wake up, and that's a good thing because once a certain group around here gets woke up, it'll spread fast. And the more that people hear and understand what's going on, they'll they don't want to live in a negative world. I don't want to speak Chinese. Do you, Mike?
Nope.
I
No.
don't. I don't want that. I don't want one world order. I don't want you know uh, no more physical money, all plastic cards, all tied to a network owned by China. I don't want to do that. And
I'm
uh,
not. I'm not gonna stand for the treasonous activity in my country, and then these scumbags go around locally and try to pin people down for things that they want to pin people down for. Screw your whole system until you do what's right and what's and been wronged is fixed. You don't have a right to tell nobody nothing, and that's where I stand, and that's where I'll. That's where we stand at.
yeah, I
Screw
follow
all
God. I
your.
don't follow a man. I follow God. I don't follow a man.
Yes.
I I do. I'm a constitutionalist. I know that for a fact, and believe me, I'm very very proud of it. Um, if everybody people wake up and read some of that, it might enlighten you. Give you a little more insight on what we're actually trying to achieve. That was written for a big reason to make sure we the people are supposed to be making these choices for these people to be in office so they can go ahead and do things that is required of them for their state people, not personal gain, not like they're doing. We'll get it back. It'll take
Amen,
time.
Woodman.
It'll
Appreciate it.
take time.
Yeah, we're just a little frustrated. Hey, we know the censorship is gonna. We've been told certain ones will just not survive. They've made their deals. We all have free will. Some have chosen. They're hey, let's just be real. They're in Satan's army, and they've already sold their souls, and there's no getting it back. We can't deal with those people. You can't talk with those people. You cannot negotiate with those people. You can't talk them into anything because they don't feel sympathy. They don't have any remorse. They don't. They just don't care. No lives matter to them.
Well, they have it made right now. They don't want to lose that. They
Yeah.
actually have it made, people. They actually have it made. They they don't have any wants or worries. Well, they do a major worry now, but
They
in the
reside
past
above
they
the law
hadn't.
too. They sit
Yeah,
right above the law, so they have no fear. That will never change. They'll never stop raping, pillaging, and taking kids and stealing souls and being soul suckers because they get away with it.
yeah, yeah.
So that's why
It's
it's
their
so
norm.
important to arrest them. Well, really destroy the institution so you don't just make a bunch of arrests where the void gets filled. That's like letting
Right.
Epstein run around. So do you not think the head of the snake was cut off if you have Epstein and Maxwell behind bars dead, supposedly, or just gone, turning over all the evidence of all the people that maybe the institutions are destroyed. You just haven't seen the arrest yet. Maybe there have been some arrests. We've gone over a lot of different scenarios here, folks. And you can't prove nothing. Well, we got a little bit more here. I think we're seeing Trump now. We're getting the threats for Chicago. How about Chicago getting the feds brought in to stop the 70 shootings a day or whatever the heck's going on up there? Yes, Parler. We're on Parler. Let me see if I can't figure out.
All right.
Let me see if I did this right. Do a little Twitter dumpster diving here this morning.
Mike is on the ball today, everybody.
All right, got your voice back. All right, yes, we got. See, like right here, oh, it just disappeared. We had there it is. Come on, join us. We're live. Yes, we are. That helps. IET 17 at inevitable _ET. Now I saith unto thee, the letter that followeth P and prior to R is real. We're going to have Santa surfing on Monday this week. Don't know if you guys are familiar with Santa surfing. We follow each other. Does really good work. So Monday, don't miss that show if you're not subscribed. Should be a real good one, Woodman.
All right.
Santa surfing. You ever come across anything there or watch the channel?
No, but I'm going to have to now. You got me sparked up, so.
Let me see here. So if you go to the Santa surfing and just go to the YouTube here, I'm going to take you to there. You got 104,000 subs and they got great videos. She does.
All right.
And just joined like a year ago. About our same track, we get hit about 120,000 in a year. But we were heavily shadow banned right at that one point when, we've been through it all. Parler has an app, so let me see if I can help you guys. We just hit 205,000.
And growing yet.
Where did I do that at? Where did I drop the link? Oh, on the Twitter. So if I go there, home, explore. Right here, maybe? Nah. See, I don't know if that was... All right, let me log it in real quick. You can talk, Woodman, if you want, if you got anything to say.
Oh, not really. I just can't say. how
Nothing?
important it is for people to really wake up. That's so important. And the
Why?
best thing to do is if you do the searching yourself, because that way you can verify it yourself. You know, it
It's
tends to hit
important.
home a lot. Yeah, it hits home a lot better that
Well,
way.
you get it. You really get it then, you know.
But when you're digging for information, you have to become a sponge and try and shove it down somebody's neck, and they're not ready for it. They won't accept it. So even just by being watching the show, Mike, they're starting to wake up. So, and we have a lot of people been watching for a long time. If all those people with just two people up, it'd be fantastic. And to continue on from there.
All right, let me see if I can figure this out. There you guys go. So, this is new. It's a sensor. The Parler is going to probably be the new YouTube. It is pretty nice, gooey, I have to say. Profile, let's go over here. Here's I got a picture up already. If you see the glowing green eyes and the purple mask.
The Punisher.
We already got 33 following. And I don't know if this is... I'm going to drop this in the thing here. You guys let me know if this is works. If anyone can verify that link I just dropped. If we can get everyone to go over there. We got 378 in the room. I should see this followers go up to at least 300. I'll sit here until you do. I'm sure. That's called hijack. God. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to move forward until we get to the 300. I'm messing around. I wouldn't do that to you. But yeah, somebody let me know if that works. I'm waiting on a yes. I clicked it. It seems like every time I click what I link, it's like it's the administrator side of the account or something. I'm just trying to make sure here. Is that a good thing, Mike? The Parler? I'm hearing it's like totally First Amendment. You know, it's all about, you know, freedom of speech, and Parler censors too. Do they? Let me see. I thought Trump even had a backup on Parler. Politico. So Trump aides are checking out Parler. It's taking forever. Parler are conservatives pivoting to a new social media. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Looking here, we're looking here. I got the Patriot on the Parler now. So does that one work? That link works then, you guys? Just went in, it works. Okay, cool. We're getting some feedback. So now we come over here to the Parler. We got 33. What an odd number. So now I will refresh. We're looking right here. I'm only following one, falling for one Parler. I don't even know what that means. What is it? $48. That just jumped. You see that, Woodman?
Yes, I did. I sure did. Yes, I did.
All right, you guys are going to get some follows right back if you do this.
All right.
This is how I'm going to do this one over here. Since you guys took the time, I'll take the time and follow.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a lot more. You guys only had to subscribe to me. It's not fair that I have to do, 50 back. Right, Woodman?
Yeah, imagine it could be 2005.
This is a day in the life of me. You guys can see everything takes time. So somebody's like, they emailed about the Fed. I'm going to get in there today. Trust me, because we're making numbers on food have to happen this week. So I need to get in there, get the numbers, the final numbers to generally, so please, if you're coming, email saying that you're coming, but you want information, because I'm trying to not wait on emailing you back, because we got a lot that Woodman, how did we do that when we went through? And you still got the number.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
we're going to have to do this again later today together.
Yeah.
We have to do
no,
it.
I've got, I have
68, if I remember correctly in my head. That was.
Oh, I got three pages worth, and we're not done yet. 24 or 23 and 34 is 57, right? And 57. 10 more would be 67.
Okay. I had 68 in
But
my
we're
head.
not done yet. We're not done yet, people. So, and we have a name to coordinate with that also. So we're it takes a lot of time to go through all those, because you have to read each one individually and then kind of respond right then. And so
Exactly. And we got it down. It's not too bad. So 48, let's do another refresh. 59.
All right.
So it jumped again. I'll go back to some follows here. Follow. Jazzy Soul, Danny 0120, JMB Stir, Histology, MT Patriot Guy, Marv 518, Angie Bruley, Mary, God Bless Q, USMC for reals. Thank you guys.
All right. Fantastic.
So just joined 2 hours ago, as you can see, and very minimal. No content up yet. No content. I don't even know how. Can somebody tell me? Oh, right here, we got what does that do? Home. Followers. All right, now let me go to home. Oh, there it is. It's so easy. Look at that. You just click in there. What's new? I am new here. What is going on, Patriots? The Patriot Hour has entered the
All right.
building.
Oh, yeah.
Parler. There. Okay, so now I can scroll through and see some stuff. Patriot Connection. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Follow these conductors to find more Patriots. Awesome. There you go. I was going to say, I didn't type that. It must do stuff. Look at that. I just joined Parler. Looking forward to meeting everyone here.
All right.
Crazy. Lessons in mask wearing by Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Trump time. All right. So again, Patriot Fest, August 14th, 15th. We're gonna have a hell of a production. We are just with a guy that really does some really good stuff, and it's gonna be really, really cool for the people there. It's gonna be second best, but we've always been an online thing. We get it. It's about the information. This is totally we're not going to be doing a show there, right, Woodman? I mean, we are doing a live show, but it's really not going to be any information like that. We're taking that night to just give back, have a Patriot concert, enjoy the people that actually made it. So we really hope you can tune in for that, because it's all about the Patriots. That's what it is. It's a Patriot Fest, so it's about the Patriots. It's your
Well,
fest.
I'm gonna call it a reunion
Yeah.
because we're a
A
family.
get together, our
Yeah,
first family, our first annual family reunion,
yeah,
Patriot
because we are a
reunion.
family. Yeah, we're a family. We bond together. Haven't even met anybody. Haven't even met anybody yet. And we communicate like this. Have been doing it for years. We're a family. We just have a chance to, meet face to face and meet face everybody.
Meat face. Ladar, what time does it kick off? Friday, the live show will be 6 to 7. That's going to be with all the Patriots there. Woodman, Scott, Ben, myself. I mean, just all of us that you've ever seen on the show. Hell, I think even Tony's going to be down there. The very first person I ever had on the show as a guest, which was Tony. He's even going to be down there. I talked to him recently, and he's been following along still all these years. He's like, hell yeah, I'll be down there. So everyone almost that's ever been on, not beamed in, but because I don't have any, I don't have a list on. I don't think any of them people, guys are coming but no, it's going to be awesome. Those of you that could come, we're grateful. Those of you that are going to be beaming in, we're grateful. This is for you. This is why we're doing it. And what a great thing to do every year. It gives us a reason to get together, unwind, break some bread together,
Yeah,
dance,
yeah.
laugh, hopefully not cry. But if you need to, I'll be the shoulder for you.
We all will. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And if you can't make it, like Mike just said, we're going to do it live. So, people can watch it too,
Hmm.
even though you're not there with us. You can still watch it. It's
You'll
going to
be
be
there in
amazing.
spirit, you know.
Well, yeah, Friday we're going to have that drawing at the Legion anyway. That treasure hunt. That's over 10 grand now. So it ought to be really interesting. It'd be great for one of our Patriot Hour family members to win that, Mike. Wouldn't it be great?
Woodman
I
won it
mean,
last year
yeah, it
on
did.
the
It
Friday
wasn't a whole
night.
lot though.
On
Yeah, it
that
wasn't a
Friday
whole
night,
lot, right?
no, yeah, no, it was
Yeah,
a couple grand though. But he that was great for Fluid Pour to see it live and in person, sitting at our table. They call Woodman's number, and he's like, "Wait a minute," because he had bought a few, I believe, to get in. And I was like, "Well, there you go. See, Woodman's in." And you got to go up, and then you still have to pick off this treasure hunt board, and there were so many numbers left, and Woodman picked one. It just happened to be the treasure chest. If you hit that treasure chest, boom, you're getting 90% of the amount on the wall that's written. That's been collected over several weeks. It's a progressive game, and a game could last up to 52 weeks. I was a headhunter to bring that game into this Legion several years ago. I wrote up actually all my standing orders are still on the wall all around that Legion. I worked close with the state boards and all them to get the rules and regular, but a lot of the rules are in house. So that was my first thing dealing with the Legion crowd of people to how do we want to run this? Open to the public, not open to the public. We took it away as a way early on to drive membership and to not open it to the public and make it to where you had to be a member. That way it drove. But I believe it's better to keep it. I always tried back then to keep it public or have the open nights for it. So I think it's a public game now, right? They've switched that end
yep,
of it. It's open to the public. That's just the game they run. It's $1 a ticket, and you have a chance. Like Woodman said, it's up to 10 grand. I don't know any better odds if you do a little bit of gambling, like lottery tickets and all that crap. This is literally, you buy this ticket and it goes into the little basket everyone sees, and they spin that thing in front of you, and they're like the little movie tickets or whatever, those little, take
yep,
one, keep
yep.
one or whatever they are, and we reach in and we're going to grab one of them. So it's like, if there's 2,000, 3,000 tickets in there and you got 10 of them that you bought, you got a 10 in 3,000, your chances are so much better than anything out there. So
Well, about half the numbers are gone off the board right now, so it's a really good chance, you know. And then again, too, we don't have hundreds of people showing up right now because of this coronavirus. So, you know, that again makes your odds greater to win. I mean, you know, if there's, of course, now
yeah,
you can buy as many of those tickets as you want. I mean, if you want to buy 100 tickets, I'm sure they'll do it that way. I mean, I personally wouldn't do that, but uh, to each his own. You know, they know what their limits are. So, but it'd be great to win that. To go right back out and have a concert. Woohoo! Wouldn't it be great?
yeah, and that's what we're doing. So yeah, you win, you come out, bam, now the concert's going on. Or but this year, you know, it's open to the public. We got concerts lined up. There's activities. You got the inside of the Legion. We got the outdoor event. There's going to be plenty of food. We got the flag retirement. We got to hit on that. You know, the next morning, Saturday morning, we roll into the flag retirement, the official government protocol 21 gun salute, the proper way to destroy and bury flags, basically, for their final resting place. All right, it's a government protocol for legions and veterans clubs to perform this given chance, or this, you know, for their ceremony, because it's much different when you're in the military. I know Woodman's been through it in the military. I have. Typically, the base has like one big flag, or if anything, a couple of flags, and they get them fixed over and over and over until they can't no more. But when they do get rid of that one main flag for the base, it's sometimes a big O ceremony just for that one flag. Ours is a little bit more watered down, but it is the government protocol to the civilian sector for the color guards to how to properly do this, and we've always followed that to a T, I would imagine. And
Right.
again, this is like the 40th year, or the 38th year, or something for the flag retirement. I think you brought that up, 30 something.
Yeah, I can't remember the number now, but I found out at one time,
Yeah, it's
and
up there because our this Legion was established in 44, I believe. So we know that number, 1944, and you can you know, figure. So all right, let's do one more. I saw the video Mike posted. I got a lot more fishing footage. Just there'll be lots to get through. And I'm busy this week for sure, but I will be moving forward on something more to put together off all of that great footage. It just sucks to edit it right now because you have to stare at like paradise and then go back and look at the swamp stuff. It just really sucks. Hurts my feeling. Just joking.
yeah,
Oh, got 20
it
new.
melts my brain.
Yeah, it does. Look at that. 20 plus new. Let's go up here. Where are we at? Oh, man. 99 messages.
All right,
Let me see your profile. It. We were at 50 something. We're at 86. 86.
that's great,
You guys are seeing
fantastic.
it. You guys are seeing it. Let's see here. One of the 300. Awesome to see you here. Worldwide Patriot signing in. Masked submission. Where we go one, we go all. So cool. Hope everyone joins. All right. We're making progress. That's all we want to do. We're over to this new platform. Woodman, we're at the time mark. I know I didn't even think we'd go this long, but we did. Anything here to close out? Anything you want to tell the Patriots?
Just wake people up. Pray a lot because that gives you strength, and knowledge is up to you. Depends on how far you want to dig. But please, people, this is your life. What is your life worth? I mean, really, in all honesty, what is your life worth? Uh, to me, everybody's life is worth everything. There's no money value to it. So if your life is worth hanging on to, uh, spread the word, and maybe you can help save somebody else because this is truly biblical. It truly is. So if you're not on God's team, guess what? Even though you think you're a good person and you do good things or whatever, but if you're not on God's team, that means you're on Satan's team, and he knows that. You don't, but he does, and he'll use that to his advantage. We need to just be a family. Holy cow, treat everybody as you want to be treated yourself, and there will be not one single problem. Unless you have somebody who wants to beat themselves up, then that'd be a problem. But that's not going to be there. But hang on to each other. Give each other strength and hope. Uh, use your brain, please, people. Please use your brain, and don't allow to be spoon fed. We say that all the time. Put the full armor of God on and hang on for the ride, people. We got to fight these satanic people. They don't care about you one little bit. All they know is how to lie really good. And like Mike says all the time too, you know, you have a story and it's all based on one little lie, but then the lie ends up crumbling the rest, or the truth, I mean, ends up crumbling the rest of those lies.
Once you
Um,
set that little bit of truth, I don't care if you got a mountain of lies, and you set
yeah,
that little bit of truth on the top of that mountain of lies, and then that whole thing's going to crumble. Because that's just how
exactly.
powerful light or truth really is. We're not doing nothing but setting it free. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
A lot of us signed disclosures, non-disclosures on our way out of the service, but those have long expired, and we are free to talk. I wanted to say, I don't know, it just probably skipped my mind. I had it on the tip, but we're gonna go ahead and let me do one more update here. 86, we are over. Nope, we're still at 86. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Check the link down below, please. Somebody quick in the live description. Even I just added the link to make sure that works. It's the very first thing, and see if you can't tell me if that works. Let us know if that works, like by clicking it. Join us in the
Well, I'm
fight
going to be making
for
shirts when we get done with this
truth.
uh, show.
Test every. Well, we're gonna wait and see. On Twitter, yes, still. Yeah, I dropped the link down below in the description. I'm gonna put it on all future videos as well, so that's another way to find it.
All
We'll just
right.
wait here another minute or so to see if one of the mods or something will check and get back to us real quick here. And I guess we can do our get some sleep. Yes, I need sleep. Nothing's there. Let me see. You might need to do a refresh. If you've been in this stream since the beginning or 20 minutes ago, I just did it. It updates, but you would need to maybe log out of this video real quick, come right back in, and it should bring it right in there. Man, I got all kinds of stuff down there. This is that's crazy. Let me get rid of some of that stuff. Whoa. I got you all muted out with me. Hold on. There you go. Yes, active. They're saying it works. Okay.
Thank you, Pace.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't wear a mask, everybody. I'm not going to either because I want to be able to breathe. I can, being on disability wise, I can claim that, like it or not.
Yeah, we don't.
Governor, governor.
Gubna with a B. All right, so looks like the parlor works. Looks like we are golden. We're gonna shut this one
Great.
down. We're going to shut this one down. Look for a later on tonight show. Make sure you're subscribed right now. Make sure you ring the bell to get all the alerts, because maybe around 6:30, maybe a little earlier than last night, we're going to do a good hour-long call-in show. So look for that this evening. Other than that, I'm out of here. I'm going to get a little rest. I'm going to enjoy a little bit more of the morning. People are saying get some sleep, but I got stuff to do. But I definitely will get a little nap, and I'm assuming later this afternoon, but not for this morning. But all right, Woodman brother, great show. Thank you for being here.
Listen, one more little thing, if you don't mind
Yeah,
me butting
go
in
ahead.
like that. I did notice in the chats there was somebody that said they were at Fort Bragg in the 82nd Airborne Division in the early 70s. Uh, uh, email Mike and let him know, because there's a good chance I might have met you. Who knows? I don't know. You wouldn't couldn't tell what it looked like then because of my little beard there I got.
Say
Kind of
that
hides
again.
everything.
Say that
Yeah,
again.
it kind of. Oh, the guy from Fort Bragg. He was there in the early 70s. I heard that in the chat room, or seen it in the chat. If he can, email you, maybe I can find out who he is really, and we might have met each other. It's a good chance of it. Of course, 82nd Airborne Division's huge. I mean, really. So you could be at the same place and not even bump into each other, no matter what. Even doing all the field stuff and all that crap. But the 82nd Airborne Division, they're always, back when I was in, they were always on uh, alerts all the time. You get loaded up, go on a plane, you go somewhere, turn around, come back, or whatever. Constantly. We are the America's Guard of Honor. That is for sure. All
That is
American.
right. All right, you guys, we're out of here. I'm
Thank,
starting to
thank
lose
you very
my
much.
train of thought, so I've got to remember how to shut
Okay.
this all down. Sometimes it's overwhelming. Messing around. All right, we're
You're
looking forward to it. We got a lot. We're just at 3 weeks, or a little over 3 weeks until the event, so it's been flowing great. I have no complaints. Those of you right here, right now, listening in, if you plan on coming, you got the address from the mods. You've heard us say it a million times. Bristol, Indiana, American Legion. There's only one. If you need to get a hotel lined up, base that off of the Legion's address and do a search on your phone from that address. You're going to get the zip code of the town, and then it'll give you the nearest hotel. You're going to basically go to Elkhart. I don't know if Goshen would show up, and if you'd even want to kind of go that way, you could, but most likely you're going to go to Elkhart. It's the closest. There's all kinds of restaurants and things. Not that you have that much time. It's just a place to put your head. You'd be getting up in the morning and should be coming right back. If you miss anything, you miss it until next year, because there's not a whole bunch going on. But we got our Friday night event is the main thing with the Patriot Hour. Saturday isn't really us. It's us definitely being there to film the flag retirement, and then the ride I'm in. I'm gonna be driving my Jeep in the motorcycle ride, as one of the tail end trucks, blocking, I don't know, traffic for them and stuff.
I'll be riding the Harley. By the way, during the flag retirement, I am still on the executive board, so I'm going to be out there holding the flag. I'll be participating. So
Yes.
at that point, I won't be able to go out and mingle with you guys. I'm sorry, I have a duty to do, and I will do it to my utmost 100% ability. So
Cool.
flag retirement is very, very honorable, everybody. No kidding. It's a definite military system of retiring a flag properly. You don't destroy it. You don't step on it. You don't walk around on it. You just don't burn it. There is a complete way to do this. So we got it covered.
All right,
Thank you very
guys.
much.
Thank you, Woodman, as
Have a good day.
always. You too, brother. Love having Woodman in. We will be back Looks like I'm getting text from even Scott might be in the area today. He's like, hey, I might stop by, do a show. If he does, we'll do one. And then later this evening, I'm still looking at the live show with call-ins. So it might be a few more, might be a 3 live show day. It just happens sometimes. I can go live all day if I had people here to talk to me and enough information to go over. I don't want to just talk and bore you to death, but I mean, I could talk for the next week just on things to get out, get relayed over to you. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you're subscribed. Don't ever take what we say to be 100% word, fact, truth. We encourage you to get mad, go look into what we say, come back and disprove us. Get me to be on your side. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me how I'm wrong. We encourage it. God bless. Godspeed to each and every one of you. Have a great day.